Hi, my name is Sheila, and I'm here to talk to you today about how to break free from weight loss struggles. Before I get started, I'd like to share with you a little bit about my story. There's one word that best describes my history with attempts at losing weight, and that word is stronghold. A mindset impregnated with hopelessness that causes us to accept as unchangeable situations that we know are contrary to the will of God. Stronghold, a mindset impregnated with hopelessness that caused me to accept wearing a size 24, 26, and 28 as unchangeable. Despite the hair and the makeup, despite the look, there was a definite contradiction between what I was and what I'm to be. It was a mindset impregnated with hopelessness. That described me. When I was weighing over 250 and over 300 pounds, people had lots of advice to give me about what I should do about my weight. And I know what they said was correct. Don't eat a lot of junk food. Eat sensible meals. Eat less. Exercise more. Don't eat a lot of carbs. Just eat this and put it down. Eat on a small plate. Treat yourself to a treat once a week. Eat whatever you want in moderation. And all of this made sense to my head, but there was a disconnect because the sad thing was I couldn't do it. I couldn't even do the fad diets, the male diet where you had 5 days on and 2 days off. My 2 days off actually turned into 2 decades off. The grapefruit diet, eating 3 days of grapefruit alone, the special soup diet for 3 days. I would do the calculation in my mind, and if I did this for 2 months, I'd lose 40 pounds. Or, okay, that's what I do. That's what I do right there. But I can never make it through the first day. I know that if I eat less calories, I'll lose weight, or if I eat less carbs, I'll lose weight, or if I eat less fat, I'll lose weight, or if I did more exercise, I would lose more. The problem wasn't deciding which one I needed to do. The problem was my inability to do any of them. I just couldn't do it. For me, Romans 7 sounded like this. I don't really understand myself, for I want to eat what is right, but I don't do it. Instead, I eat what I hate. I want to eat what is right, but I can't. I want to eat what's good for me, but I don't. I don't want to eat what's wrong for my body, but I do it anyway. I've discovered this principle of life, that when I want to eat right, I inevitably eat what is wrong. I love God's law with all my heart, but there's another power within me that is at war with my mind. This power makes me a slave to the food. Oh, what a miserable person I am. Who will free me from this life? And that was me, loving God with all my heart, but feeling like I was a slave to food, a stronghold, impregnated with hopelessness that caused me to accept as unchangeable a situation that I knew was contrary to the will of God. The Romans 7:25 has good news. It says, thank God, the answer is in Jesus Christ our Lord. And you know what? I'm a witness as a living testimony that the answer truly is in Jesus Christ our Lord. There is a war that is going on in our mind. It's not because we're a failure. It's not because something is wrong with us. It's not because we don't care about ourselves. There is a war, a spiritual war that has us eat when we don't want to and eat food when we know it has detrimental consequences and not eat food that is good for our bodies. It is a spiritual war that needs a spiritual solution. And because it's a spiritual war, we don't need a diet. We need a spiritual strategy. And so I'd like to present to you the Fit for the Master weight loss strategy. And it's a 4-point strategy to eat what is right. Fit for the Master.